With the Curate application, the Radiens platform provides the ability to manage eFIS datasets, including filtering, referencing, removing channels, cropping the time range, and converting the file format. In this video, we will focus on two new features: remapping the signals to different electrode sites and running bulk transformations on multiple files. The datasets here are the same ones we recorded in the recording settings tutorial. First, let's add a source node to our protocol graph. This can be done by dragging the source node onto the graph, then double-clicking it and selecting the desired entry in the data files table that opens in an overlay. Alternatively, you can click Open File in the data files table and it will create a source node in the current protocol graph. Now let's expand the remapping section and drag the Change Probe or Head Stage node onto the graph. It will populate the probe and head stage already encoded in the dataset's metadata. If we open a Slice Channels node, we can see a visualization of the current probe. This is a NeuroNexus A4x8 probe. Now let's change the probe to an A8x1 tetrode and connect the Slice Channels node downstream of the remap node and add a sync node. Once everything is wired up, we can see that the Slice Channels node gives us the ability to select channels based on the new remapped probe. Now we can remove some channels from the output, for example, by deselecting sites on a shank. Finally, set the name for the output file and run the protocol. Now I'll save the protocol with the name remap. I can view the output file with Vidiri, or I can also create a new test protocol here and add the output file as the source and see that it uses the 8x1 tetrode and the sites on the shank have been removed. It can also be useful to create a bulk protocol to apply the same transformation to multiple files at once. I'll create a new protocol named bulk. The same two methods work to add bulk source nodes. I can either check multiple lines from the Data Files tab, or drag the bulk node on to the graph directly and select multiple entries from the overlay. Maybe I want to add an additional notch filter to all the files recorded in a session. So I'll select them and add the notch filter to the protocol. Then drag on a bulk sync node and specify the suffix to append. Once I run the protocol, I can see that new files are created with the same name as the inputs with the notch suffix in order to differentiate the output files from the input. In this way, you can save time processing many files from a session or experiment.